Hello, friends, and welcome to to begin your afternoon right here. What we have is a series of 6 stretches that we're going to be doing together. So 6 stretches. This takes about 20 minutes. What's unique about this workout compared to traditional stretching, everything that we're going to be doing today involves a series of isometric contractions. And without rambling on for 30 minutes, the short version is with our stretching, when we're stretching, we're lengthening our muscle tissues. So we lengthen a muscle and then we tend to hold it there. That's kind of traditional stretching in a sense. What we're doing is we're lengthening those muscles just like you would traditionally do. And then we're going to add isometric contractions, meaning so we stretch these muscles out, and then we're pushing and pulling and twisting and bending and all kinds of fun stuff in order to, from that stretched position, force those muscle fibers to fire. So the muscles are lengthening and then they're firing or stretching or contracting from that lengthened position. Why would we do that? Well, thought you were going to ask. So the end result is not only do we get more flexible, not only do we increase our range of motion, but we're getting stronger at the end range of motion. And the reason that you should care about that is because when we get stronger at our end range of motion, we decrease the chance of getting hurt and we make more permanent changes to our flexibility and our mobility. I mean, sounds pretty good if you ask me, right? I thought you'd think so. So, enough jibber jabber. Let's begin as soon as I adjust this camera so you don't chop my head off. Right there. All right, so 6 stretches. The first one we're going to do, and I'm using a step, but if you're at home, use a couch, use a chair, whatever. And if you're going to follow on, great. I've got my handy-dandy stopwatch here. So we're going to start with the foot up right here. 1 foot up. I got left foot up. So we'll start with the left foot up. You put your left foot up. Got it? So we're going to lean forward, hinging at the hips. All right? I started the clock already. So here's the deal. This foot on the ground. Ideally, you want the toe pointed straight ahead. Toe pointed straight ahead. Foot on top here. Toe pointed straight ahead. That's positioning the hips, putting them in an optimal position to get a stretch out of here. Next thing, you're not just hunching over. You don't want to round your back like this. You want to keep a more of like a neutral spine position like this. So you're here, not here. All right, stay up. Stick that chest up. All right, so you're coming straight down towards the foot in front of you. All right, in 5 seconds, we're going to take our left heel right here. We're going to drive it down into the step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go. So you push down, push the left heel. Obviously, you're not really going anywhere. But take that left heel, drive it down into the step, push hard. So what's happening is we stretch the hamstring out. We stretch the back of this leg up. Keep pushing. I didn't tell you to stop. So we stretch the hamstring out. From this stretch position, we're now driving down. So that probably hurts a little. If you haven't done this before, that's okay. You'll be fine. So we're stretching this muscle out. Now we're driving the heel down in order to contract those muscle fibers. We do that for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Oh, yes. Stand up nice and tall. This is the fun one. You're going to pick the leg up. So pick the leg up off the bench. Now, if you're like me, and it's going to kick in any second, you'll probably start to feel this starting to cramp right here in front of you. That's okay. It's to be expected. It just means like you haven't done this before. Like that's perfectly A-okay. If you can pick the leg up higher, that's fine. We'll hold this for 5 more seconds. Try to stay nice and tall. Don't lean back like that. And relax. Go right back into that original stretch. So again, we're not just rounding forward. Neutral spine position. Come down over the foot and hold steady. So we're going to hold this for 10 more seconds. And then we're going to rinse and repeat and go to the other side. And 3, 2, 1. Good. Yeah, that there. I don't know what he's doing. So, all right, other side. Foot on front. Come down, stretch and hold. So we're stretching and we're holding, and we're holding and we're stretching. So again, now, assuming your right foot is on top, you got that toe point straight ahead, not out like this. Don't do that. We want that. So left foot pointed straight ahead. A lot of people, here's your first big tip of the day. A lot of people, when they're doing this stretch, the leg that's on bottom, when they're trying to stretch the hamstrings out, they'll have that foot externally rotated, meaning they'll have that toe pointed out away from the body. If you do that, and then you move your foot forward or straight ahead, if you try it from different angles, you'll be able to tell that this, with the foot point straight ahead, way better. All right, on your mark, get set, push this heel down now. Just like we did on the other side. Push that heel down. Oh, this hurts. So push that heel down. Push down. Try to think you're trying to crush a soda can, crush that couch, crush a chair, whatever. So you're pushing down and pushing down hard. Seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up and lift off. Pick the leg up. So again, you want that toe pointed straight ahead. What's happening when you do that is you're positioning your hips in an optimal, you're putting your hips in a way to get an optimal stretch, basically. You're going to get a lot more out of the exercise. Oh, this one hurts. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oof, that's painful. That is not fun. So we have 15 more seconds, and we're going to move on to the next one. Again, we only got 6 things to do today. We're done with number 1 right after this. The next one is more of an upper body stretch. So we're working on our lats, which is this muscle underneath our armpit. All right, so we're going to relax. So how this is going to work, and on this one, we are going to, so I'm going to use the same step. Could you use, when we do this at the gym, a lot of times, we use a foam roller up higher. Doesn't make a huge difference, especially if you're doing this from home. Do whatever you can. So we are going to grab on right here. My hands are shoulder apart. Now, once we get started here, if this starts to bother your shoulder, try putting your hands out a little wider. And sometimes that will give you a little more room in that ball and socket joint. So I got the clock started. I'm going to drop my butt back, tuck my head in between my shoulders. From this position, I feel a pretty good stretch right in here. Right in this armpit area. The muscle, this lat muscle right below my armpit. Now again, if it hurts your shoulder, try moving your hands out just a little bit wider. So I'm also pushing my hands away. So I'm trying to really drop my butt back, tuck my head in between my shoulders while keeping my arms straight, and just reaching away to really lengthen these muscles. All right, so on your mark, get set. From here, take your palms, press your palms down into the couch, chair, step, foam roller, whatever. Push it down, push, push. Keep pushing. What's going to happen is you should be feeling it right in this area right here. You should be feeling those muscles firing away. Keep pressing down. It's like you're trying to crush a soda can or a beer can or whatever it is. Keep going. You got 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And then sink back down to that original stretch. Just like we started. If you want to take this a step further, turn your shoulders to one side. Do a pretty good stretch. As I'm leaning to my right. Leaning to the left. Do a good stretch over here. A lot of times when you lean to the side, I like doing that. A little bit of a better stretch on that one side. Okay, moving right along to number 3. So we're going to go with a half split position. So what that means is the leg is out to the side. Not behind me, more out to the side. All right? You don't want to be like this. You don't want your knee inside of your hip. You want it to be directly below or even out just a little bit. The further out this knee is, the more of a stretch you're going to feel. So what we're going to do, we're going to start right here, dropping down on our hands. You should feel a stretch on the inside, assuming if your right leg's out to the side, I think I have my right leg out to the side, you should feel a stretch on the inside of the right thigh, or that adductor muscle. If you don't, then you either need to scoot this foot out further that way, or you can also drop down to your hands. Either way. You can also drop your butt back. You got so many options here. All right, so in 5 seconds, we're going to pick this leg up. So from this position, you do want your hands straight. On your mark, get set, go. Pick that leg up. If you feel this deep in your hip, kind of glute area, right in here, whoa, that's okay. Try to keep your elbow straight. A lot of people have a tendency to want to bend this elbow like this. Don't do that. Try to keep your elbows straight. Five more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, now what you're going to do, drive this foot down into the carpet. On your mark, get set, go. So you feel the inside of that thigh now contracting. Drive that foot inside. Drive the inside of that foot into the floor. If you're on the inside of your foot like this or like this, it really doesn't make a huge difference. It's more just a personal preference. So whatever floats your boat, push down. Keep pushing. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And try to sink down into that original stretch just a little bit more. Lovely. 10 more seconds. And relax. And then switch sides. All right, so clock's ticking. You want to be here or down on the elbows. Again, the further the foot is out, the more challenging this is going to be. So again, you keep going, keep doing your thing. I got the clock going. The wider of a position, the wider you're set up, the better off you're going to be. So if you don't feel a stretch on the inside of the thigh, just scoot that foot out a little bit more. Comprende? Good. All right. So in 5 seconds, we're going to begin by picking this leg up, just like we did on the other side. Remember, you're going to feel this deep in your hip. Ready, set, go. Pick the leg up. Again, you'll probably feel it right in there in your hip. That's totally okay. All right, when you're doing this, try not to bend down at all. You're going to keep your elbows straight. Leg out to the side. Oh, good times. 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the leg down. Woo! Relax. And then push down. Ready, set, go. Push down into the floor. Give it everything you got. Should have that adductor muscle on the inside of the thigh. I should be talking to you right now. That's right. Come on, keep going, keep going. Push, 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 push. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Now sink down into that stretch. Sink down into that stretch. I'm dropping my butt back on this one. Feels pretty good. You can drop down your elbows if you want. That's an option too. Again, trying to really stretch the inside of that thigh out. Good news, we're halfway done. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, have a seat. We're going to go into a butterfly position. So, from the front, put your feet together, and then pull your legs in. From the side, you're going to put your feet together, pull your legs in. So I'm going to show you this one from the side. I have clock getting started. So you want to grab onto your ankles from this position. Notice, see how my back's like that? You're going to try to stick your chest out. It's kind of like that standing hamstring stretch. So grab onto your ankles. Use your elbows to pry your knees down towards the ground, like so. So pry your knees down. Relax, take a couple deep breaths. Again, I'm hanging on to my ankles and I'm pushing the knees down. Okay, nice deep breath. So what you're going to do, hang on tight. Don't let your elbows move, but try to push your knees into your elbows. So you're not really going anywhere, so this might feel kind of weird if you haven't done it before. Push the knees into the elbows. Push, 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 push. Keep pushing. Or push for 30 seconds. I can see someone commented, but it's too far away. I can't read it. So sorry to whoever you are or aren't. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Hopefully you're doing this with me. That's all that matters. Push into the elbows. Ouch. This hurts. I don't like it. Keep pushing. 10 more seconds. All right, relax. Now use your elbows. Try to push those knees down just a little bit further. Ten seconds. And relax. It's kind of tough to get out of. It's like, oh. So 2 to go. All right, next one now. I'm going to do this using a step right here. But you can also, actually, I lied. No, I'm not. I'm going to, so if you have a door, like any doorway is probably where I would do this next one at. All right, so very simple. You're going to use like a doorway, all right? And you know what? Just so I can show you more clearly, I'm going to do it right here. We're going to pretend this is mud. We're going to pretend this is a doorway right here. So I have my, actually, right knee down, my left hand up. Right knee down, left hand up. So right knee down, I'm pushing the hips forward. This is one, there's a lot of different ways to do it, but I'm thinking in terms of like what's going to give you the most bang for your buck. So right knee down, left foot forward. You're going to push your hips forward so you feel a little bit of stretch right here in your hip flexor on the front of that thigh. At the same time, your left arm is out to the side on like a doorway or a wall. And then the more you push forward, the more of a stretch you should feel in here. So you're trying to feel a stretch right here and right here. So I got us on the clock. What we're going to do, just like we've been doing, so we're pushing forward in 10 seconds. You're going to press into the door. Obviously, a foam roller doesn't work because you need a firm object, but you want to try to press forward into the doorway. Ready, set, go. Press into the door. What's happening is you stretch this muscle tissue out right through here, and now you're pressing in, you're contracting those muscles in the shoulder and chest. So you're pressing forward, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. That's it. Keep pressing, keep pressing. At the same time, you're holding that hip flexor stretch, so you're not dropping your butt back. Hips forward. Press, 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 press. Keep going. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Holding that stretch, holding that stretch for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Obviously, you're not going to move the doorway. I hope not. But so we're going to switch sides now. So now the left knee is down. The right arm is in the doorway. You're going to push those hips forward. And got that clock going. So pushing the hips forward. Something to think about. The more narrow your stance is here, the better off you're going to be. You wouldn't want that leg like out to the side like that. So push the hips forward so that you feel a stretch on the front of this hip. At the same time, you got the arm out to the side, but you feel a stretch right here through the chest. Just gonna hang tight. Keep holding. So remember, push forward. When you're doing these stretches, one thing to think about would be to control your breathing. So what I mean by that is deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out through the mouth. So you're trying to relax and then press into the doorway, go. So you're isometrically contracting these muscles right here. Press, 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 press. Keep pressing. Keep pressing. That's good, 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 good. Keep pressing. Go, 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 go. That's it, that's it, that's it. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax and stretch. So you relax and then try to sink in. After these isometric contractions, that last part where we're stretching, try to sink into that stretch just a little bit more than you did before. So sink down just a little bit further. All righty, last one of the day. We get the 90-90 position. It's one of my favorite stretches of all time. So, 90-90 position. Right leg spin 90 degrees, left leg spin 90 degrees. I got my right foot forward. I'm going to bring my left shoulder more forward over my right knee. Just started the clock. So you're not just rounding forward. You're not trying to take your nose to the ground necessarily. You want to keep your spine in a neutral position. So you're better off being here. I'll show you from the side. You're better off being here with your spine in a neutral position than here. If you round forward, we're trying to stretch the hips. If you round forward at the back, just kind of defeats the purpose. You might think you're doing it better, but probably not. No offense. Just being honest. So you're coming forward over this front knee here. All right, you should feel a stretch in your right hip. In 5 seconds, I want you to take that knee, you're gonna drive it down into the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So push that knee down into the floor, push, 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 push. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. That's good, good, good. We got 15 more seconds. So we stretch the muscles in the right hip out. Now we're driving that knee down in order to isometrically contract them from a lengthened position. All right, relax. Now pull that knee up. So again, this one, it feels like you're not even really going anywhere. That's okay. I mean, that's how a lot of these feel. So I'm pulling my knee up towards my chest, picking it up off the floor. These muscles high on the inside of the thigh, almost in like your groin area, that's where you're going to feel it. So keep picking up. Sometimes we'll do a variation where we sit up nice and tall and pick the leg up. Whatever. It's more of a personal preference. So we kind of I like to personally mix in both variations. Is one better than the other? I don't know. Maybe not. And relax. Go back into that stretch. So try to go down just a little bit further this time. Again, not rounding forward, none of that. Just up nice and tall, neutral spine position. Lean forward. Hinging more at the hips without just rounding your back. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, relax. Switch sides. Left foot forward. Left knee bent 90 degrees. Right knee bent 90 degrees. Now we're bringing the right shoulder towards the left knee. Right shoulder, left knee. Look, we're playing Twister, right? Like right hand, yellow. Never mind. Forget it. You guys know what I meant, right? Maybe. You ever feel like you're talking to yourself? God, it's so weird. So 15 more seconds holding this stretch. At home, Alicia makes fun of me all the time because I like to have one-sided conversations with myself where I'll pretend like I'm talking to her even though she's not responding, and I'll just like keep the conversation going, and then I don't know. I get you to be there. It's really weird. So take the knee now. Press down. Great story though, right? Keep pushing that knee down. Good story, right? Yeah. Thought so. So weird. It's all right. Come on, we got 20 more seconds. I embrace my weirdness, either love it or hate it. It's who I am. Keep pressing, 10 more seconds. The good news is we only got about a minute to go. Press, and relax. And pull the knee up. Pull the knee up off the floor. Go. That's it. Good. Come on now, 15 seconds. You got it? I think you do. I don't know, I can't really see you. I'm guessing you got it though. I have confidence in every last one of you. And good, relax, and then come forward. Nice. Yes. If you're doing this as part of our challenge, I gotta say, I'm pumped. I think we have 187 people signed up for this. Like, how freaking awesome is that? That's pretty cool. Honestly, my expectation was I thought we'd get like 100. So I guess I wasn't giving us enough credit. So keep holding that stretch. Try to sink a little bit further, remember now. 10 more seconds, and then we're done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's all she wrote, folks. Thank you for joining us for Stronger Stretching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. And hopefully we can do this again tomorrow. What do you say? Hope so. All right. Have a wonderful day. Talk soon. Bye.